Welcome back to day 2 of our 30-day Mastering Native English Listening Challenge. I'm Annie, and today we're cozying up with some tricks that make native speakers suddenly sound a lot less like a mystery and more like, well, like friendly neighbors at a coffee shop. By the way, I'm so glad you're here.
Hey everyone, I'm Biplov. Morning, evening, whenever you're listening from, we're with you. Hanny, you said friendly neighbors. I prefer sneaky talkers who drop half their words. But sure, neighbors.
Oh, come on, Biplov. Sneaky talkers can be charming too. All right, quick cozy check. Make yourself a cup of tea, put on headphones if you have them, and get comfy. This episode is interactive, so you'll be doing a little listening, a little repeating, and a little guessing. Ready?
Ready? And if you're not ready, fake it till you make it. Seriously though, day 2 is all about building that muscle. Today, we turn confusion into curiosity. That's our vibe.
Perfect. Let's start with something small but real. What frustrates learners? I hear the stories every day. You study grammar, you know words, you can write a sentence, but when a native speaks, it blurs into a movie with the subtitles off. Sound familiar?
Oh man, yes. You think I passed the test. Why can't I understand my coworker on Zoom? It's not you, it's speech itself. Natives connect words, swallow sounds, and poof, what you read in a textbook vanishes.
Exactly. And we're not here to shame those fast talkers. We're here to decode them. We want to validate how confusing it is and then give you simple, step-by-step tools to make real improvements. No pressure, just practice and small wins.
Small wins are my favorite, like being able to catch Gunna in a podcast instead of hearing it as some unknown noise. Let's talk about why native speech feels so different. Annie?
Okay, deep breath. Native English often uses connected speech. That means words link together, vowels reduce, consonants drop or change, and informal contractions like wanna, gonna, kinda, lemme show up everywhere. So when someone says, "Are you going to go?" it becomes "you gonna go?" or even "you gonna go?" Faster, softer.
And then there are weird little forms like watcha for what are you and coulda for could have. If you only learned isolated pronunciation, those forms will surprise you. But once you learn to expect them, they stop being scary.
Right. Let's do a tiny micro task. I'm going to say a sentence the textbook way, then the native way. Repeat after us, out loud if you can. Ready?
Ready? Follow our lead, repeat, and don't worry about perfection. It's practice.
What are you going to do? Now, native, what you gonna do? Say it. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Again. What you gonna do? One more time, faster. What you gonna do?
Good. Notice how what are becomes whatcha and going to becomes gonna. Your brain is starting to create shortcuts. Those shortcuts are the same ones native speakers use, and that's what we want you to recognize.
Let's try another. Textbook, I am going to call you later. Now native, I'ma call you later. Repeat, I'ma call you later. Yeah instead of you. That's reduction again.
Nice. And here's a little trick. Don't aim for perfect reproduction yet. Aim to hear the pattern gonna equals going to, wanna equals want to, gimme equals give me. Once you see those patterns, listening becomes a decoding game instead of a guessing game.
Decoding game. I like that. Okay. Quick check-in. How are you feeling? If you felt a little weird doing the repeat, that's fine. You're rewiring listening habits. This is literally retraining your ear.
Now, let's do a deeper dive into connected speech. The three big things to watch for: linking, reduction, and assimilation. Linking is when a consonant at the end of a word joins with a vowel at the start of the next word, like pick it up, sounding like pick it up. Reduction is when function words lose vowel strength. To becomes t, for becomes fur or f. Assimilation is when sounds change because of nearby sounds. In Paris can sound like in Paris.
Words hold hands, vowels go to sleep, and sounds borrow from their neighbors. That's how I remember it.
Perfect memory aid. Okay, microtask. I'm going to say 3 short phrases. After each, pause and try to write or say what you heard. Ready?
Ready? Listeners, eyes or ears, whichever you're using, pause and try to catch them.
Want to go? Pause. What do you want? Pause. I'm kind of tired. Okay, check. Want to go? What do you want? And I'm kind of tired. How'd you do?
If you nailed it, awesome. If not, no worries. That's exactly why we're here. We're going to practice those shifts until they feel natural.
Now, the main feature for today, the shadowing technique workshop. This is the core practice that will strengthen your listening and speaking together. Shadowing means you listen to a short stretch of native speech and repeat it immediately, matching rhythm, stress, and intonation as closely as possible. You don't need to understand every word at first. You're imitating musical patterns as much as meaning.
Think of it like karaoke for your ears, but instead of singing, you're copying how someone speaks, the tiny speed bumps, the drop sounds, the emotional beats. We'll do it step by step with examples, and I'll mess up dramatically on purpose so you feel better. Okay, Annie, lead us.
All right. First rule, choose short clips, 5 to 12 seconds. Second rule, listen once, then shadow twice. Third rule, don't stop to translate. Let your mouth follow your ear. We're going to model a short clip you might hear. I don't know if I can make it tonight. I'll say it slowly first, then as native. I don't know if I can make it tonight. I don't know if I can make it tonight.
Slow. I do know if I can make it tonight. Native. I don't know if I can make it tonight. Now shadow with me. I don't know if I can make it tonight. Good. Again, but match the rhythm. I don't know if I can make it tonight. Good.
Now you try. Pause the episode if you need to. Shadow it twice. Ready? Here we go. Play along. I don't know if I can make it tonight. I don't know if I can make it tonight. How'd that feel?
If it felt awkward, that's normal. Your mouth and listening brain are learning to be teammates. One more example. You want to grab lunch? Slow. You want to grab lunch. Native. You want to grab lunch? Shadow. You want to grab lunch? You want to grab lunch?
You want to grab lunch? You want to grab lunch? You want to grab lunch? Great. Notice how your mouth anticipates the next sound now. That's the muscle building.
Important note. Shadowing isn't perfect imitation.
Okay, let's do a slightly longer real-world mini dialogue and shadow together. This will help with conversation flow. I'll be speaker 1 and say the line. Biplov will be speaker 2. Listen carefully, then repeat each line after we speak it.
Hey, you coming later?
Yeah, I'll try. Traffic's been awful.
Cool. Text me when you're close.
Will do. See you in a bit.
Now shadow with us. Hey, you coming later?
Yeah, I'll try. Traffic's been awful.
Cool. Text me when you're close.
Will do. See you in a bit.
That flow has linking and reductions. You come in often becomes you comin'. I'll links to try. And in a bit becomes in a bit or in a bit with a quick vowel. Practicing full short dialogues helps you learn how native speakers move between phrases.
And here's a fun trick while shadowing. Exaggerate a little. Sometimes exaggerating helps you feel the rhythm. Shadow loudly, shadow softly, make it dramatic, whatever helps. Then bring it back to normal. It's like stretching your muscles before a run.
Now we move to our interactive listening quiz. We're going to play a few quick native-sounding snippets. I'll read them fast like a native, and you guess what the original phrase is. We'll pause long enough for you to say or write your answer. No peeking. Ready?
Ready? Listeners, be honest with yourselves. This is low stakes and fun.
Gonna head out now. Okay, what is the formal version? If you said, I'm going to head out now, or I'm going to leave now, you're right.
Clip 2. Kinda busy. Can't talk, right? And if you heard kinda as kind of, great.
What you doing later? Formal, what are you doing later? Or, what are you going to be doing later? Good job.
Clip 4. Let me know. Formal, let me know. Easy, but hearing it often is the key.
Clip 5, a little trickier. I could have gone, but I didn't. Some learners hear I could have as two words like could of, badly. Correct formal, I could have gone, but I didn't. Also notice how but I didn't might blend into but I didn't quickly.
Nice work. If some of those felt like blind spots, that's perfect. Now you know what to practice. Shadowing those same phrases will make them pop out of native speech next time.
Okay, time for the big reveal. We've been teasing the ultimate secret technique all episode. Here's the reveal. The most powerful listening technique isn't speed listening or memorizing phrases. It's predictive listening combined with spaced shadowing. Let me explain.
Predictive listening? Say more. That sounds fancy.
Predictive listening means your brain learns to guess what comes next in a conversation, using context, common collocations, and situation scripts. Native speakers rely heavily on patterns. When you practice shadowing short, high-frequency chunks repeatedly over spaced intervals, not all at once, you train your ear to expect those patterns. So when you hear them in real life, you can predict and fill in missing pieces.
So it's two parts. 1, train your ear with shadowing, and 2, practice predicting by using context. For example, in a grocery scene, if someone says, "Do you want me to," you can predict "bag that" or "put it here," depending on the situation. Your brain fills gaps quickly.
Exactly. Let's give a practical plan you can do today after this episode. Pick 5 short chunks from real materials, a podcast, a TV scene, or our examples, and shadow them for 2 minutes each. Then revisit them tomorrow and in 3 days. That's spaced repetition with shadowing. Over a month, your predictive listening will skyrocket.
Concrete example, choose these 5 chunks. What you're gonna do? I don't know. You wanna grab lunch? Let me know. I'm kinda tired. Shadow each twice in a row. Then wait, then repeat later in the day, then again the next day. Small, consistent practice beats huge, rare sessions.
And here's another secret inside the secret. Always choose material that interests you. If you love cooking, shadow short lines from a cooking show. If you like sports, use commentary clips. That emotional connection increases retention, so your brain pays attention and remembers.
Also, make tiny tests for yourself. While listening to a native clip, try to predict the next phrase before they say it. Pause and guess. That active guessing is gold. It's like lifting weights for your prediction muscle.
Let's do a short, guided, predictive exercise right now. I'll start a sentence and pause, try to finish it in your head, then I'll finish it the native way. Ready? If you're free this evening, wanna? The natural finish, grab dinner. Now say the whole phrase with me as native. If you're free this evening, wanna grab dinner? Good.
I can't. I'm kinda busy. Say it with me. I can't. I'm kinda busy. See how quick that felt? Even small exercises like this build the predictive habit.
Before we move to the final section, a quick myth busting. You don't need to understand every single word to follow a conversation. Most of the time, 60–70% comprehension plus good prediction is enough to follow and participate. So don't get stuck on the 10–20% unknowns.
Also, perfectionism kills progress. If you wait until you understand everything, you'll never practice. Try to enjoy small wins, catching Gunna in a movie, understanding a joke, answering a question in a meeting. Celebrate those.
Okay, near the end now, let's wrap with a friendly practice routine you can follow every day for 10–20 minutes. Minute 1-2, warm up by listening to 30 seconds of native speech and humming the rhythm. Minute 3-8, shadow 3 10–12-second chunks twice each. Minute 9-12, predictive listening. Pause clips and guess the next phrase. Minute 13-15, slow review. Read the full transcript slowly and compare. Minute 16-20, speak freely about the clip for 2 minutes. Summarize or role play.
Short, doable, and repeatable. If you have more time, do another round. If you only have 5 minutes, pick one chunk and shadow it 3 times. Consistency beats intensity.
Before we sign off, let's do one final live shadow together. A short, energetic chunk to finish warm and confident. We'll do it 3 times, getting slightly faster. Ready?
Ready? Listeners, join us. Say it out loud if you can.
All right. See you in a bit. Don't be late. Shadow with us. All right. See you in a bit. Don't be late. Again, a bit faster. All right, see you in a bit. Don't be late. One more, natural speed. All right, see you in a bit. Don't be late.
Yes, that energy. You felt it, right? That's confidence slipping into your voice. Remember, gains may be subtle at first, but they add up fast with daily practice.
Quick housekeeping. If you liked this episode, share it with a friend who's also learning. Leave a comment in our community group with the chunk you practiced today. We love seeing those posts. And don't forget to try our 5-chunk plan tonight and revisit it tomorrow.
Also, post a short audio in the group of you shadowing one of today's phrases. We'll listen and give friendly feedback. Promise, no judgment, only cheers. We're building a cozy, supportive community here.
Final warm note. Learning listening is like learning to dance to a new song. At first, the beat seems weird. Then you find a step, you practice it, and soon you're moving without thinking. Be patient, be playful, and laugh at your mistakes.
Exactly. And if you ever feel stuck, come back to day 2. Shadow a few chunks and remind yourself you are improving. Little by little, you'll understand more, speak more, and feel more confident.
Day 3 teaser. Tomorrow, we'll tackle reductions in more detail and practice with short TV and podcast clips, plus a listening challenge that will make you smile. So come ready to laugh and stretch your listening muscles.
We'll also bring one surprising guest, a voice actor who trains ears for a living. Spoiler, they share a trick involving popcorn. Curious? Good. Be there.
All right, friends. Big hugs from us. Shadow a little after this episode, sip your tea, and celebrate the small wins. Good luck, and see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and hey, text us if you try the 5-chunk plan. We want to hear about it. See ya.